What is up, you guys? This video is for anybody who has ever struggled with just being yourself and kind of maybe even just not really even knowing what it means to be yourself. This is something that I struggled with for a long time, and I'm gonna start the video by saying what I used to think that being yourself meant, and then I'll tell you how I know it to be now. So before, I used to think that being yourself was always just like everything had to be natural. Everything's like, it's just being yourself. Everything's easy. Like, let's say right now, as I'm making this video, I used to think that if I'm being natural, it used to have to just feel easy. I'm not really thinking, I'm just kind of being myself. But what I came to realize as I've gotten older, now I'm 28 years old, is that being yourself is really a combination of being that kind of natural, spontaneous type of way that doesn't require any sort of thinking. But at the same time, being yourself is also being completely focused in applying yourself to become the person you want to become, right? So for instance, with this video, I actually did invest a good amount of time into the idea or the concept. And honestly, I kind of changed the concept last minute. This idea that I'm sharing now with you guys is something new, but I had been thinking of ideas for a while, and then this one came to me. But I had already been calculating for a while, if that makes sense. So I think this can be kind of, in a weird way, an example of what I mean, because it's like the duality of naturalness and the duality of this kind of like, I'm choosing this. I'm not like veering away from it. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I have come to learn what being yourself is now. It's accepting yourself as how you are in this present moment, but you're consistently striving to develop the skills and to develop yourself the way you want your future self to be. So in this moment, I want to be a YouTuber that has a following of at least 10,000 subscribers. And I want to eventually have videos that hit millions of views. And so as I'm speaking right now, I know that this is just one of many videos. And so I carry myself in a way where I'm not putting a lot of pressure on myself for this one video, because I know it's a long-term project. Before, my past self, I used to think, oh, I'm just gonna be myself. So then I'm gonna try super hard on this one video to try to get a bunch of people to like me and watch my stuff, right? Because I was being myself. But in that process, you get kind of anxious, you get kind of carried away. It's kind of a little bit like you kind of become like a people pleaser if you think just being yourself is like just all improvised, all natural. So hopefully some of what I'm saying is making sense. I'm not sure how old you are, but assuming you're probably in your 20s, like this time of your life in your 20s is going to be a time of really getting to understand what it means to be yourself. And so obviously take everything I say with a grain of salt. At the end of the day, it's up to you to come up with how you're going to define what being yourself actually means. But this is just what I've learned throughout my journey. So thank you guys. I hope this brought a little bit of value to you. If you enjoyed this video and you think it has some value and you know somebody who might also enjoy it, make sure to share it with that person. Make sure to like the video if you enjoyed it. And I'll catch you guys next time for another video.